Hello, I'm Kristin Marie with the Bahamas Calendar on BahamasB2B.com. It's a beautiful and breezy day here at Popop Studios in Chippenham. Full jam-packed week of things to do here in the Bahamas. Here's what's happening. On Friday the 23rd here at Popop Studios is the first All Ceramics exhibit. I'm here with Jessica Colebrooke, a local ceramicist and the host of this event. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I understand that this is not just to showcase local ceramicists and potters, it's also a tribute night to Dennis Knight.
Yes.
Who is Dennis Knight?
Well, Dennis Knight, he is, I consider, a pioneer in Bahamian pottery. He's one of the persons that kind of pushed the envelope, or more or less kind of carried the baton for pottery here in the Bahamas. I couldn't see myself doing this show without honoring him, because he's spent so many years excuse me, developing pottery in this country. So from the 1950s straight until the 1990s, and he's still actually functioning.
An award will be given also.
Yes.
What's the name of the award and who is that going to be given to that night?
Also, I've decided in honor of Dennis Knight. The show is going to be in honor of Dennis Knight, but also to honor him, we're going to establish the Dennis Knight Choice Award, which is going to be given to a COB student in 2010. And it's really for a college student who shows proficiency and efficiency in ceramics, only ceramics.
Sounds great. So opening night is Friday the 23rd. What time should we come down for that?
It starts at 6 and it ends at 9. And there's the presentation to Dennis Knight is going to take place around 6:30, so we want everyone to be there prompt. But this show, besides exhibiting the 13 artists, I really want persons to come out and celebrate with Dennis. You know, it's like a party sort of for him, and all the efforts and all the work that he's done. So those persons that have patronized him over the years, those persons who, you know, have seen his work developed from the 50s straight up to now, I encourage them to come and, you know, just, you know, toast some wine with him, or, you know, some water.
And how long is the event running?
It's going to run until November 13th.
Okay, Popop Studios is open Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Maria Govin's Rain tells the story of a young Bahamian girl with a simple life in Ragged Island who is struck by tragedy. She travels to the big city of Nassau, and what she encounters isn't like anything she imagined. This film has won 6 International Film Festival awards. Catch the screening of Rain at the Regency Theater in Grand Bahama on Friday the 23rd. Fridays are rockin' at Hard Rock Cafe Nassau. Kick off your night with happy hour starting at 4 p.m. Enjoy tasty cocktails at even tastier prices. There's also a $10 karaoke craze menu with delicious favorites like the famous Hard Rock nachos. So good. Then, once you've loosened up, showcase your karaoke talent with DJ Slick Vic and his wide array of music. Prizes going out to the night's best performers. So come rock out this and every Friday at Hard Rock Cafe Nassau. If you're not there, you're lost. On Saturday the 24th at the legendary Grey Cliff Restaurant, Executive Chef Elijah Bowe and his team invite you to a culinary class. Don't worry, there's no experience required. This lesson is themed Heritage of Thailand. Get a taste of what it's like in the heart of a 5-star restaurant. In just a few short years, the Ms. Full-Figured Bahamas organization has impacted the lives of so many full-figured women. On Sunday the 25th, they hold their talent segment at the Wyndham Nassau Resort. The organization wants to continue breaking down walls and going places boldly that voluptuous women were not able to go before. The Bahamas National Trust hosts their Wine and Art Festival on Saturday the 24th. Lynn Gape took time out of her busy schedule to chat with me about this event. I'm here at the beautiful retreat on Village Road with Lynn Gape, the Deputy Executive Director of the Bahamas National Trust. How are you today?
I'm fine. How are you?
Great. First of all, let me say happy 50th anniversary.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Congratulations on 50 years of wildlife management and environmental protection. That's great. Very fabulous.
We appreciate that.
Well, you're very welcome. So let's talk about wine and art. One of the biggest events here in the Bahamas. Art and wine just seem to go together so well. So what are your anticipations for this year's festival?
Well, it's really great that you ask. Wine and Art is probably my favorite event that we do a year. We also do Christmas Jollification, but I love the Wine and Art Festival. It was one of the first festivals that we organized in the retreat garden. It's grown from 20 artists to almost 50 artists. And we will probably have over 50 wines from Bristol Wines and Spirits. They will be available for people to taste. And also this year what people are going to be able to do is to come in and to be able to place an order for the wines. Bristol Wines and Spirits is changing the way they're doing the event just a little bit. I also want to stress that the art is for sale. Many people think that it's just an exhibition to come and look at art, but yes, our artists are going to be selling their art. We're very excited. We have some new artists participating this year. On Friday we have a special members night. And it's our one event that we do a year where we show our appreciation to our B&T members who support us all year long. B&T members are able to bring a guest, but if you're not a member of the B&T, we'd really like to encourage you to become one, and then you can come to our Friday night silent auction, which is really a great event. All of our artists donate a piece of art, and our treasurer basically said, you know, this is really good of the artist. Why don't we split it 50-50 with them? So 50% comes to the B&T and 50% goes to the artist. So this has been an event that's gone on for over 20 years. We've seen a lot of young Bahamian artists really kind of launch their careers at the Wine and Art. So that's just a lot. It's just a lot of fun, and it's a really wonderful event.
I was going to ask you about the up-and-coming artists. I know that you encourage newer artists to participate. So with a record number of artists this year, you were saying, who are we going to be introduced to this time?
We're going to be able to have some of our old favorites. Terry Lamar will be here, Livingston Pratt will be here. But we also have Dylan Rappayard, Dee Dee Brown. There's going to be representation from artists at Pop Art Studios. And one of the really wonderful things for our 50th anniversary that's happening is that Kim Smith is doing a very, very special penciled piece, and he is going to be selling it and giving part of the proceeds to the Bahamas National Trust in honor of their 50th anniversary. We're going to unveil it on the members' evening night, and Kim is sure that it will be sold before we get the curtain off of it. So we're very excited about that, and he's going to have limited edition prints there as well. We have Kimberly Stirrup Roberts from Bahama Dawn Designs that will be here. Let's see, who else is going to be here? Christopher Dalbinas will be here. Dana Burrows will be here. We have just lots and lots of young Bahamians. Lamero Wright, who's also one of my real favorites, will be with us again. So it's going to be an exciting Wine and Art Festival.
So what time, when should I show up?
The Wine and Art Festival opens at 12 and it closes at 6. It's $20 for non-members and $15 for B&T members. Children are 2, and if they're in a stroller, we don't charge. If they run around and walk, we do charge for them.
So if I come in a stroller, is it going to be $2?
Yeah, $2 for you if you come in a stroller. And we just want you to come and enjoy us. We'll have some food, and Casterly Joseph. Citrus is going to be here with food. Gourmet Markets is going to be doing all of the food display for the festival. Very excited to have them as one of our sponsors. And King's Realty has come in as one of our sponsors for Wine and Art, and we're very excited about that. It allowed us to continue to allow the artists to be able to come in and exhibit without having to pay a fee. That's one of the nice things about the Wine and Art Festival. And also they're going to be promoting one of their new residential developments.
That sounds great. What a great addition to have this year. Well, Lynn, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And
great.
I will see you next Saturday.
Okay.
Plenty to do here in the Bahamas as we near the end of October. If you would like any additional information on these events or to see the full Bahamas calendar, please visit bahamasb2b.com. If you would like to see your event in our Bahamas calendar video, you can contact me, Kristin, at bahamasb2b.com. For the Bahamas calendar, I'm Kristin Marie. See you next week.